Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're here in Westside to recruit one more of Arcade's old Enclave pals. And we're also going to do this NCR quest. The coyotes.
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside? A couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. Westside was a good place to settle down as any. I helped tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized. Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us? It really must be bad out there if he's sending you to us. Is the idea that we swoop in by vertibird, guns blazing? I'll be there, but it won't mean squat if the rest of the group isn't there too. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get it to the bunker. Navarro. I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full keeping those two apart some days. It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Yeah, that's the password. Dear old friends, remember Navarro.
I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants. Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region. Uh-huh.
Judah Krieger is the glue that's kept us all together over the years, and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him. Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
These people have been selling refugees.
When I talk to a girl, I start the conversation, and I didn't start no conversation with you. I don't know a thing about no missing refugees from that Aerotech camp. Go cry to somebody else. Yeah, well, I must have heard rumors. And, fuck you. You got nothing on me and Dormant.
Oh, we'll get it within a minute. And the girl that runs this place got burned by Cook, that fiend we took out.
Welcome to the Casa. As long as you didn't come here to sell that scrawny ass of yours around here. I'm not hiring new girls. All slots filled, you could say. And my arrangements with Marco are exclusive. Just needed to make the situation clear is all. How can I help you? You know,
Selling little babies to the fiends, too. These guys need a more brutal death.
We gotta go through this again? What are you doing stealing my stuff? That ain't even mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's private. Give it back. Hell, don't give it back. I don't care. Just found it when we was working salvage and thought I'd save it to give to some kid if one came by.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah. You're right about that. St. James, got a thief here.
This one looks pretty tough. Bad guys dealt with.
Let's go turn this one in. Well, I sure did this region a solid by killing all those fiends. Reading that note.
You're my best friend forever.
Hello. The Legion being wiped out at Nelson gave us some breathing room. Hopefully the brass will use that. Word around the east side.
Maybe it has to be during the day. Can't tell him bad news in his off hours, I guess.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
I'm sure every NCR soldier you've met has said this, but you're a damn hero for saving the President. If there's anything you need, let me know. Have you found out what happened to the... How do you know? Did you find proof? Oh, sick bastards. Can't say I'll shed any tears for them. Here, you've earned this.
We're gonna do this, but not turn it in yet.
Time to fight. Nice dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
Looks like break time's over. Here we go.
These complete. Uh-oh. That's all.
All the other two are ash piles.
Stay out of the control room and enclosure, or there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Sure thing.
Okay.
Grab this safe house before we head up to finish Arcade's quest, which is all the way back up the mountains.
Are we being watched?
How can I help you? My duties tend to take me elsewhere, but I try to be here at least a few days out of the week. Certainly. Which type of ammo would you like? Here you go.
Don't need that since I'm gonna be getting riot gear here pretty soon.
What's up? I have to say I don't understand where you're going with Mr. House. The man's been manipulating the locals for as long as anyone can remember. If you help him kick the NCR and Legion out, he's going to keep right on doing it. The people in Freeside will be just as bad off as they ever were. If you can find a way to push Mr. House out of the picture as well, I think everyone will be better off.
You'd be wrong. That'd be anarchy. Which is basically what happens in the Yes Man ending.
Is there something else I can do for you? Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work. I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed. Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone, but he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
One thing I do need to remember to do.
Sure, just don't treat me like a packed Brahmin, okay?
Because you lose him as command. This quest, including everything else that gotta figure the Enclave actually doesn't in these kind of fucking states.
Those we're all here. Talk to Krieger about what you got in mind. Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against? Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him. Day one, we didn't. It's as simple as that. The rest of us moved on while Moreno didn't. Still, I'm not convinced Moreno hates the NCR as much as he thinks he does. You still might be able to talk him out of leaving. You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out. I can't believe you've actually talked me into this. Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done. I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out of the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
I think it's better for him to stay at Freeside.
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seemed to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past. What's changed since then? True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to Freeside it is. I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help. It means a lot to me.
Oh, I guess he does give you your stuff back.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying. Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance. The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
That tower on the street. I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Heavily encumbered until I can, if I turn this into arcade, I'm gonna head back to the empty one last time to dump jump off some gear, and then we're gonna head for the divide. The Lonesome Road.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father. I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster. And if you need anything at all, you know where to find me. It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck. And goodbye.
And he actually doesn't go back to Freeside. If you follow him, he actually just vanishes down the road. Before I'll do all my this is my vault. There we go, all 37 bars. Sierra Madre. So we'll be back right outside the divide.